Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make cheap and inexpensive canvases out of sketchbook paper, cardboard, glue, and other materials. So, you're down here. You're going to need some heavy books. You're going to need something to cover your tabletop. I just took some magazine pages. Newspaper would work fine. You need some weights. I have some weights that I pulled out of my home gym scenario. And you need some good cardboard. You want stuff that's like double corrugated like this. You want it very flat. It's gonna work best this way. I've learned a lot about how to do legitimate art projects on the cheap for sure. So I've got a chip brush here. Looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna start with first is adding glue to this surface, and then I want to make sure that I can lay my sketchbook paper over the top. I cut my squares down to 9 by 9 because my sketchbook paper is 9 by 12, so I felt like that would work pretty well. You're going to need a good deal of glue, so I'm using one of these big Elmer's bottles, and I just kind of like spiral in from the outside. This is what's going to affix the paper down to the cardboard. The cardboard provides a firm structure. The paper is going to be like our canvas as such. You want enough glue on there that you can spread it all over the surface without leaving anything uncoated. So I'm just going to kind of spread that so you can see why I need this extra paper. It's going to make kind of a glue mess as such. And I would make 3 of these because we're going to make 3 paintings in total. So I'm going to demonstrate 2 of them. And the reason we're doing this now is so that we're ready to paint this week, next week, and possibly for a 3rd week. Painting's a huge medium. It's something we really need to study. So once you feel like you've got it nice and smoothed out, I've made sure that I've gone across it several times. I don't have any bubbles or voids or anything like that. Then go ahead and lay my paper. I'm going to lay it on there just kind of roughly to start with. You can adjust it a little bit to make sure that you don't have any cardboard exposed. Like right there, I need to move it over a little bit. There we go. Kind of a tight fit. But I like to make sure that I smooth it down really well. And the next step here is to go ahead and take a book that's bigger than the size of the canvas itself and put a nice heavy weight on it. So I'm taking this like 25-pound kettlebell here. So that should be okay. I'm gonna let this sit for roughly, I don't know, 2-3 days. I'm gonna check it out. And then what's gonna happen is I'll have some excess paper hanging over the sides like this, and then I'll trim that off so that when I'm ready to paint, I can paint. Done.